I made a deep fried soft boiled egg, and it's kind of like a twist on what I do in the restaurant. When I do this for a restaurant, I do it and then walk out of the kitchen and give it to somebody else. The actual egg itself has been boiling salted water with a touch of vinegar or lemon. So two things: if you boil it for anything longer than 5 minutes, it's ruined. If you break the whites when you're peeling it, it's also ruined. But it's actually a real simple dish when you break it down. But with this, we're just going to do a little compound salad really and deep fry it. The bacon that we've got in here, now I would actually cook this basically in the oven at home, but because we're in Singapore, they deep fry everything, so I'm deep frying a bit of bacon to get it nice and crisp. All right. So hot oil. Together with, you can use the duck fat as well. When you crisp it up in salads, it's just delicious. So just take the duck fat like that and throw that in as well, just to crisp it up. So you can see where my food comes from in terms of the health benefits. That's that. And we can make a little compound salad out of this. Now the way you make the salad is we've got some of this. This is what we call Frizze. And then mix that with this. This is pea shoots. And they grow them in tissue paper, and we've been using these for about sort of 6 years in the industry. Now these are becoming hugely popular. They're micro cresses, tiny little salad leaves. They're much stronger in flavour and better in flavour. So a little bit of that. We can take our bacon, slice this up into little lardons, and our fat, because the fat is also brilliant in there too. Whenever you're making a salad dressing and you're using salt and pepper, if you season the bowl, the outside edge, we get a little bottle of olive oil, anything that's fattiness through it. It's not balsamic vinegar, all right? Got to use this. This is sherry vinegar. Or you can buy the Spanish call it Forvin vinegar. It's Cabernet Sauvignon vinegar. Much, much better in dressings that have got fat in it. So it's about 1 part, 2 parts, roughly. Mix that together, and you've got this little salad, all right? Now for our egg, I've got some hot oil on here. And I'm going to use that hot oil to create this egg. But what you need to do is what we call pane, all right? And this is to flour, egg, and breadcrumbs. So first, you put it in the flour, all right? Roll the egg in the flour. It's very delicate. You roll the egg in the egg. Then in the breadcrumbs. They're called Japanese breadcrumbs. They're brilliant. They're dried, shaved, crisp up brilliantly. Brilliant for this. And then you take the egg and you deep fry it. Now because you've cooked it for exactly 5 minutes, this should be, fingers crossed, soft boiled in the middle. It's very delicate, all right? You cook this for about 20 seconds so it goes nice and golden brown. And we've got this little mixture here. I've made this out of shallots, red wine, touch of balsamic vinegar. Then you take the salad and you build a little nest top like that. Nice and simple. And then you grab your dressings. Now for this I use 2 dressings. I use a little bit of beef stew, or just, or as my granny calls it, or my mother calls it, gravy. A little bit of, this is basil oil. And then you grab your egg. And this is where you slice the egg. Deep fried, soft boiled egg.